Hello guys, I'm Derek, and I'll update you on everything happening in Miami. The Miami Dolphins are in a precarious situation. After a difficult start to the season, plagued by injuries and inconsistent performances, the team desperately needs a spark to stay in the AFC East race. With Jalen Phillips out for the year and Bradley Chubb's return uncertain, the Dolphins find themselves in need of a top-tier edge rusher. The Dolphins will see division rivals make big moves in the last few days. Should Chris Grier bring in a new star by the deadline to compete with his rivals? Let's check out a big addition for Miami. First, pay attention. I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you like what we do, could you take a moment to click on the like button? It's a great way to support us at no cost to you. Thanks a million. Reddick, a player who has not only proven his elite skills as a pass rusher, but also seems to be on the verge of being traded by the New York Jets. While it's uncommon for division rivals like the Dolphins and Jets to engage in trades, a deal for Reddick could benefit both teams. The Jets are looking to unload Reddick due to financial constraints, especially after their high-profile trade for Davante Adams. Meanwhile, Miami's defense needs a boost, and Reddick could be the perfect addition. Reddick's career trajectory has been nothing short of impressive. After a slow start in his early years with the Arizona Cardinals, he truly began to shine when the team moved him to the edge. In 2020, Reddick had a breakout season with 12.5 sacks, proving his ability to pressure the quarterback consistently. This performance earned him a lucrative contract with the Philadelphia Eagles, where he continued to showcase his skills as one of the NFL's premier pass rushers. In 2022, Reddick had arguably his best season yet, posting 16 sacks and helping lead the Eagles to the Super Bowl. His ability to disrupt the opposing offense, combined with his relentless motor, makes him a nightmare for any offensive line. If the Dolphins could acquire him, it would provide a significant boost to a defense that has struggled to generate consistent pressure this season. Miami's defense is currently ranked among the middle of the pack in terms of pass rushing effectiveness. While the Dolphins have had flashes of brilliance, they lack the consistency needed to make a deep playoff run. Jalen Phillips' injury has left a gaping hole on the defensive line, and Bradley Chubb hasn't been able to fill the void due to his own injury concerns. Reddick would not only bring an immediate impact as a pass rusher, but also provide the kind of veteran leadership that Miami needs on defense. His experience and ability to adapt to various defensive schemes would allow him to fit seamlessly into the Dolphins system. Head coach Mike McDaniel has already shown a willingness to make bold moves, and acquiring Reddick could be the key to salvaging the season. The financial and strategic benefits for both teams. For the New York Jets, trading Reddick makes sense from both a financial and strategic perspective. The Jets have already made a big splash by trading for Davante Adams, and now they're looking to free up cap space. Reddick's contract, though manageable for many teams, could become a burden for New York, especially if they plan to make further moves in free agency. There's also the matter of the 2026 second-round pick that the Jets would owe the Philadelphia Eagles if they trade Reddick to an NFC team. Trading him to an AFC team like the Dolphins could help the Jets avoid that penalty, making it even more appealing for them to strike a deal with Miami. From Miami's standpoint, Reddick's contract is manageable given the team's current cap space, and the potential rewards far outweigh the financial cost. If the Dolphins are serious about making a playoff push, adding a player of Reddick's caliber is a no-brainer. Acquiring Reddick could do more than just strengthen Miami's pass rush. It could also shift the balance of power in the AFC East. The Dolphins are currently 2 games behind the Buffalo Bills, who have looked strong but not unbeatable. With the two teams set to face off again later in the season, the addition of a top-tier pass rusher like Reddick could be the difference-maker in that matchup. Buffalo's offensive line has struggled at times this season, and if Reddick can apply consistent pressure on Josh Allen, it could force the Bills into making critical mistakes. The Dolphins' secondary has shown potential, but they can only be as effective as the pressure the defensive line is able to generate. Adding Reddick could lead to more turnovers, shorter drives for the opposing offense, and better field position for Miami's offense. Over the course of his career, Reddick has developed into one of the NFL's most versatile defenders. Whether lined up on the edge or dropping back into coverage, his speed, strength, and football IQ make him a valuable asset in any defensive scheme. For Miami, Reddick would likely be used primarily as an edge rusher, but his ability to play multiple positions would give defensive coordinator Anthony Weaver more flexibility in designing game plans. In addition to his 16 sacks in 2022, Reddick has also shown an ability to create turnovers, with 8 forced fumbles over the past 3 seasons. This knack for making big plays in crucial moments would be a welcome addition to a Dolphins defense that has struggled to make game-changing plays this year. While there's no guarantee that the Dolphins will pursue a trade for Reddick, the fit is obvious. Miami needs help on defense, and Reddick is one of the best pass rushers available. The Jets, on the other hand, may not see Miami as a significant threat this season, making a trade between the two division rivals more feasible than in years past. With the trade deadline approaching and Miami's season on the line, this could be the bold move the Dolphins need to turn things around. If they can acquire Reddick, it could be the catalyst that propels them back into the playoff conversation. What do you think, Dolphins fans? Would Hayes and Reddick be the perfect addition to Miami's defense? Or should the team look elsewhere for help? Do you believe a trade between the Dolphins and Jets is realistic, considering the rivalry? And how do you feel about Miami's chances in the AFC East this season? Let's discuss in the comments. Write your analysis. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Join our community and get exclusive daily content. We prioritize keeping you up to date with all the latest happenings in Miami. See you soon.